Today, we have a collection worth over $25,000 that includes a near complete set of every ultimate rare from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. What's up, Breaker Army? I'm CardBreaker. Welcome back to another epic video. It's not every day a collection worth over $25,000 comes your way, so of course I had to do my best to get my hands on and help out any way I could. This is going to be a huge shout out commission sale, best way I can try and promote this for my good friend King Louie. So every single card you guys see, almost every single card at least, will be up for sale. Now what's really crazy with this collection, almost every card where applicable is going to be European print, which you guys know, very sought after for all of us in North America, because this stamp is just amazing. So again, this is an almost complete ultimate rare master set, every single core set, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX set. Absolutely insane, guys. I cannot wait to show you. We're going to do our best to go through this binder just so we can admire how beautiful these cards are. Now, before we get into that amazing binder, I figure it'd be fitting to give away a GX related card. We did get this recently in the battle with Creed, which he completely smoked us, but that's okay. It is what it is. So we're going to give away this sealed promo pack of the Elemental Hero Wild Heart out there to one lucky winner. And for a chance to win, make sure you leave a like on today's video, make sure you're a subscriber, and make sure you guys ring that bell. And if you had to pick one set to be your favorite ultimate rares in all of GX, what would it be? Pick one. Now, of course, you can vote down below like what's your best ultimate rares, things like that. But pick one set. It could be Strike of Neos, it could be Light of Destruction, it could be Force of the Breaker. There's so many good options. The Lost Millennium, Cybernetic Revolution. Oh my gosh, the list goes on. All right, guys, so we're going to get into our binder because I cannot wait to show you guys how amazing these all look. Now, what we're going to have to do is actually switch over to where I'm going to have to hold my phone camera to be able to really admire all these cards, because there's just too much where we can only look at it from this angle. We've got to really just dive in and check out some of these cards close up. So let's check out these individual ultimate rares. So we've got Soul of the Duelist to start with. Everything is in first edition, and almost every single card is going to be European print. Now, obviously, Soul of the Duelist did not have European prints on North American print. Check this out, guys. Horus the Black Flame Dragon, level 8 ultimate rare. Absolute stunning of a card, guys. Absolutely stunning. So then we've got the rest of the ultimate rares from Soul of the Duelist. Oh, man. This is going to be such a fun thing to go through. Now, again, everything will be up for sale for the most part. I know that there's a few cards that Louis actually wants to hang on to, so we're going to have to figure that out, of course, when the time gets there. There's a couple that I may want to grab myself, but, you know, again, we'll approach that when the time gets there. So up next, we've got Rise of the Duelist. Same thing here. Everything is North American print. Soul of the Duelist, Flaming Eternity, and Rise of Destiny are the three sets that were printed in North America. They do have European print boxes, but they were all printed in North America. So everything looks really nice because that was once upon a time when they actually cared about the print quality of the cards. Not so much anymore, unfortunately. So it is what it is, though. And then go into the rest of Rise of Destiny. One of my favorite ultimate rares, Divine Wrath. Like, it's just it's incredible. Now, sorry for the glare. I'm doing this the best I can. This is just one of those binders that I told King Louie, I was like, dude, we gotta try and work out something where we actually get a chance to check out all these cards. Like, oh my gosh, Flaming Eternity, you guys know, is one of my favorite sets of all times. Like, just look at these ultimate rares, especially Silent Swordsman, one of my absolute favorites, by far one of the absolute best. Big Tusk Mammoth, we've got Gearfried the Swordmaster down on the bottom, Blast Magician. Like, it doesn't get too much better than this, guys. Like, this card just looks stunning. Next page for Flaming Eternity. Brainjacker and Shadow Slayer aren't really all that impressive, but we got Gatling Dragon, of course, a modern staple, or not modern, but for the GOAT format staples. We've got some big ones at Lightning Vortex, Swords of Concealing Light. And then one thing for this collection too, guys, not everything is going to be mint or near mint. There's some stuff in here that's LP, some of it's MP, but for the most part, it's like VLP to near mint. So very nice conditions, very good copies. Not bad overall. Now, guys, here's where things get a little bit crazy. So, like I was saying, almost every single card in this set, in this binder, is going to be European print. We've got Lost Millennium. This is crazy, guys. So, Lost Millennium European print is some of the best looking European prints. I don't think they look quite like this set in any other set for Euro print. They just look stunning. Like, check it out. Check out that Ancient Gear Golem. There's so much detail on those cards. Kinkuriboh looks incredible. And then, of course, we've got the big ones coming up over here. We've got the DD Survivor, which is nice, and then the Flame Wingman in Euro print. Look at that card, guys. Oh man, I'm big time jelly, that's for sure. Elemental Mistress Doriado is a stunner as well. This card does not look all that great in North American print. It's so flat. Heart of Sanctity is another really nice one as well. And then finishing up Lost Millennium, we've got some of the decent ones, nothing crazy. The Royal Surrender actually looks pretty nice. Token Feastable is kind of cool. You guys got to check this one out if you've never seen it. So, very beautiful stamp. Again, pretty much everything in here is going to be European print. Now, going to Cybernetic Revolution. So you'll notice there's a couple slots missing. He actually has most every single card coming in. So there's some that have arrived since we actually, he sent this binder out to me, but he wanted to go ahead and get this posted so we could start pushing the cards out for sale. So again, hit me up if there's any offers for some cards. He does have a price in mind for everything, for like what he paid and what the current market is, things like that. But, you know, feel free to message me if you guys have any offers or want some pictures or things like that. Cyber and Dragon. We've got Power Bond. I can't remember. I know, like I was saying earlier, there's a couple cards that aren't Euro, but I think for the most part, almost every single card in here is going to be Euro. Oh, man. No Cyber Dragon, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure... No, I think it goes back on the other page. I don't remember what goes here. You guys know, let me know. I can't really remember which that one is. Is that Miracle Fusion? Maybe? I think that might be Miracle Fusion. Anyway, Spark Blaster. That card looks really nice in European print. Dimension Wall. So, Cybernetic Revolution is such a beauty. Up next, we've got Elemental Energy. Now, there's some really big cards in Elemental Energy. You guys know which ones we're probably talking about. We've opened, what, 3 booster boxes so far in the channel? Maybe 4 at this point? I can't remember. I think it's been 4. Absolutely crazy. Check out, like, this Brow Huntsman of Dark World. Like, there's just so much foiling and so much texture on here. It's insane. Especially when you compare it to the North American print. And then going on to the next page, we've got some big ones. We've got the Brawn, Silva, and then Gold. These all look incredible in European print. And there's the biggest one of them all, guys. Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman. This is one that I might have to try and convince Louis to let me grab. Because that is such an incredible card. But in due time, guys. In due time. We've got Elemental Hero Tempest. One of my favorites. Aside from Thunder Giant, Tempest is up there. We've got Wild Edge. Of course, Rampart Blaster. The forgotten one, unfortunately. Feather Shot. Pot of Avarice is actually a really tough one to find in European print. I'm surprised he actually managed to find that one. Hero Barrier looks really nice. Level Limit Area A looks good as well. And then here's one that I know he's pretty sure he wants to keep. These are, I think he said they're all moderately played, like LP, roughly lightly played to moderately played. I think he's wanting to try and keep these. So, you know, I'll let you guys know if anything's actually not for sale when it gets to it. But we've got some of the big ones. Cyber Laser Dragon. And then VES Covered Core actually looks really nice in European print. Let me see if I can actually capture it. So it just has a lot more detail than the traditional North American print. Next page, we've got Trueborn Frog. This one's almost impossible to find in Europrint, so big kudos to him for actually finding that one. Princess Curon and Pikaru, Europrint. We've got Demise and a Ruin. I actually feel like these two look almost the same in North American print. Just me personally. Now, obviously, everyone's got their own opinions, but I still think they look pretty good in North American print. One of the really nice ones, Karma Cut. This one is pretty tough to find. It's a super playable card, so you don't really see that one in good condition, especially Europrint, like really ever. I've actually never seen one, so... But, you know, obviously, being in North America, you don't see Europrint stuff all that often. But if you're, you know, in the UK or Europe, for that matter, you probably see them more often. And then we've got the Enemy of Justice set, the Diamond Dude. Enemy of Justice is just like, if you're going to collect EOJ Ultimate Rares, you got to get them in Euro. Like, the North American prints are just so flat in comparison. Like, this Goryu looks so good. Like, these details are just incredible, guys. The Majestic Mech Oka looks really nice. Shining Phoenix Enforcer. This card is really tough to find in Europrint too. Very, very nice, guys. Purple Light. We've got the Banisher of the Radiance, the Voltanis, Wild Wingman, Phoenix Enforcer, and then the rest of Enemy of Justice. Like the Equalizer looks nice. And then D-Time, guys. This is one of my overall favorite Ultimate Rares. Absolute stunner of a card. If I can actually get the page picked up. So check that out. Lots of detail, lots of foiling on this one. Definitely one of my all-time favorites. Now on to Power of the Duelist. There is one card in here that him and I have kind of already agreed on that's actually North American print that he just got a Europrint copy of in that he'll be sending to me. So there's a couple cards that are not shown here that will be up for sale. Like, I can't remember, there's 5 different ones. I know one's like Water Dragon, Elemental Hero Chaos, or Dark Neo, excuse me. But there's a couple, so I'll be sure to post them on my story. So if you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me there. That's where I'll be posting everything so you guys can check them out. Yeah, so the Dark Neos, this one, him and I kind of already agreed on this particular card, so this one is mine, so But we've got the Aqua Neos European print again. This looks so good. Like, comparison, like, this is, like, super flat. You see, it almost looks just like an ultra rare. And then for these, you actually have a lot more depth and detail. So, beautiful cards, guys. Like, I'm very jealous that he's obviously been able to almost complete this entire set. But You know, he's got some things going on, and he's got to move on to greater and better things. So I'm happy to help him out. You know, the community, all you guys out there, let's help him out for what he needs. Help the man. So hit me up on Instagram. You can also email me. Everything is down below in the description. If you guys want to pick up any of these cards, you can hit me up on Discord, anything like that. Got some big ones. Cyber Dark Dragon, European print. Beautiful card, guys. Absolutely amazing. And anytime I do a binder review, you guys know I don't have the best setup for binders, but this is one in particular. I'm like, all right, I've got to make some adjustments for this one. This is a special case. Now we're getting to a really big set. We've got Strike of Neos. This is, if you guys don't know, where the Forbidden Yu-Gi-Oh card is at. Great Shogun Shien is such a stunner of an ultimate rare. Here's one that I can never really seem to find, even a North American print. This one's really tough. The Rainbow Overlord of Dark World. And then the Air Neos, the Forbidden card. He actually has one. Actually, from what his notes are, he says it's VLP to near mint. It's like a $1,000 card, guys. It's a very expensive card. We've got Grand Neos, the Glow Neos, Dark World Dealings, Ancient Rules, DD Crow. So many big cards in this set, guys. Twister's such a big one. Card Trader's decent. And then over on the other side here, we've got some other ulties. Cloak and Dagger looks really cool. Transmigration Prophecy, that one's expensive. Pulling the Rug is also very expensive. And then going on to Force of the Breaker that are not in orange sleeves. What are you doing, dude? That's okay. They don't always have to match up for the color of the actual set. So Euro print Force of the Breaker looks really nice. Although I will say, I think some North American prints look a little bit better. Gravekeeper's Commandant is one of my favorite ultimate rares of like all time. This is one that I might have to try and snag from him if I can. Same thing with the Zeratius, the, what is it, Herald of Heavens, I think. Harpy Queen looks amazing as always. She's such a stunner. Archfiend's General. Force of the Breaker, just, man, these ultis pop. Even in North American print. Ryza is a gorgeous one too. We got Spirit, or the Soul of Fire, excuse me. We got the Ninja, Gallant Ninja. Next page. Rare value, Lucky Iron Axe. I love this card, it looks so cool. This is one of the most underrated. I think everybody should own an ultimate rare of this one, the Triggered Summon. So if you guys know right now, comment down below who these two monsters are. If you guys don't know, shame on you, because that's Yu-Gi-Oh history right there. So shame on you. And I mean what I say. Gonna get the words out. Necrogardna, moving on to Tactical Evolution. So this is one of those, this is the set where you don't see ultimate rares for the cover monster. You actually have ghost rares, because this set introduced ghost rares for the first time in the TCG. Crystal Seer is a pretty popular card. Desert Twister, this card looks super nice as an ulti. And then next page, Dark Bright, Fifth Hope. There's a couple missing here. That's okay, he's got two. Like I said, most everything is going to be complete. There's a couple cards he got in kind of late that he's sending over to me. So almost done, guys. We've got Gladiator's Assault. We've got the Cloudians up here. Evil Hero Malicious Edge. I think there's a couple NA prints in here. Like I think, if I'm not mistaken, I know these are North American print. This is North American print. I think this one is, I can't remember. Like usually you can tell by looking at, you see like how the art is imprinted right here in the borders. You can usually tell, like obviously there's more stamping on the cards, but the actual stars as well are a telltale sign, and the ulti print isn't as heavy on these over here. So that's just why I think that those are North American prints. I know he's done a couple swaps. Test Tiger looks insane as a Euro ulti, guys. Absolutely insane. We got to check this one out. Gorgeous card. Very nice 3D effect. Now, fun fact. Security Orb only exists in European print. So you have to be able to find a Euro print. This card is super expensive. I know for a fact, remember his notes, this one is moderately played, but it's still like $300. A very expensive card. They're almost impossible to find. You can only get it from European boxes. And then finishing things up for Phantom Darkness, we've got the Dark Horus, Dark Nephthys, all the Dark Monsters, Dark Knight Harshath, Vampire's Curse, really nice looking ultimate rare as well. And then we've got all the Light Sworns up here going into Light of Destruction. Almost done, guys. So Light of Destruction, Phantom Darkness have very few ultimate rares, but still some really nice ones. Because obviously the main focus point for these two sets are going to be the secrets and then the ghost rares. And then a maximum 6 at the end. Then he has a couple throw-ins. So there's some other, we got the Mattel promos, so Cyber Dragon, Thunder Giant, Cyber End, Water Dragon, Thunder Giant. And these are some of the, so that he does have a NA print where he has the Euro print in his binder. There's a DD Trap Hole. I think that one's mint condition. Dark Lucius. We've got Lava Golem, Dark Creator, another Lava Golem, and then two others over here. These are the World Championship Series 4, so very expensive ones. And then I think there's like 2 cards. No, there's actually a couple. So you guys need a Japanese, a Korean, or any of these Japanese ones. So the 5 God Dragon, Ultimate Rare, and a Thousand Eyes Restrict, and then a Dark Paladin. I think these were all actually pretty good conditions. So that's going to wrap it up for our binder, guys. Get our phone put back on our stand. Oh my gosh, what an incredible collection. please hit me up if you guys are interested in any of these cards. Again, message me on Instagram, Discord. You can email me. Everything is going to be down below in the description on how to contact me. Give a big shout out to King Louie for making this collection possible. $25,000 is no small amount, guys. So this is an insane collection, once in a lifetime type experience for me to be able to help him out. So I am very honored to be able to actually do this for him and help him out in any way that I can. So guys, please message me. I just realized my microphone is very far away. But please message me if you guys do want to pick up anything. Again, everything is mostly Europrint. They're hard to find, guys. But that's all I have for today. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for future epic content. And if you want to support the channel even further, consider joining as a channel member to get you guys free packs and epic pulls every single month. That's all I have for today. See you in the next one. Peace. I do have to give a massive shout out to my channel members: Sargoni YT, K-Dragon, Mark Donnelly, Cody Slater, Josh Evans, Michael P. Sutton, Lazy Dane, Evan Rudolph, Allison Snell, Will Breaks TCG, Ram22, Roland Pryor, Austin and Kayla, Ghost King TCG, Derek Williams, King Louie, Tone Phil Show, Battle Phase, All for Chaos, James Roche, Chio, Rip Pax TV, and Attention Duelist. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I do hope you have a nice day. Hope you have a nice night. I will see you guys in the next one. This is CardBreaker. I'm out.